Hey, yo, guess what?
What is it?
What?
Please say it.
What?
It's Christmas Eve.
Okay, Christmas time.
And I have to go to work.
Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. But today... Okay, let's have a little debrief, shall we? So, last night, or yesterday, I went into work at 11 a.m. Let's have a little timeline, shall we? So 11 a.m. I am at work. I'm at work because a girl's on time, period. So I'm at work and I'm having my little time. Don't really want to be there, but like I'm scheduled, so we gonna show up, obviously. And all I'm hearing is, oh, we have so many call outs, we have so many call outs. And I don't have a call in, which is basically like, it's an extension. So if I'm supposed to stay from 11 to 7, which was my actual hours, but I have an extension from 7 to 9, and they had like a multiple call out, they're gonna keep my extension to 9. So instead of leaving at 7, I'm supposed to leave at 9. But I had 0 extension, so my thing was 11 to 7. Remember that. So I'm going about my merry little way, doing my job, having a decent day. I felt like I was gonna pass out like 1 time, 2 times. I was struggling, I was not having it. But doing my work, blah, 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 whatever. And it gets about like, one of my favorite coworkers gets there, we're like chatting it up, doing whatever, because I'm on project. I love being on project. They give you little tasks to do, you do your little tasks, and you don't really have to interact with people unless people come up to you first. Like, yeah, it's rude to walk past somebody and not ask them if they need any help, but like, obviously I'm gonna help if you literally are like, I can't find what's up. Like, I'm gonna help you. Like, come on, let's be real. But like, project mainly is you have a task, you do your task, you get a new task, you do that task. Like, that's the whole point of project. And I love project because I like to stay busy, and when stuff gets slow and I just have to stand in front of a room or fold stuff for multiple hours, that's when I get angry. So I think my managers know that about me by now, so they have been putting me on project a lot now because of the Christmas season, and I respect them for that. Thank you. I had to go get my makeup. So, oh, and I ran out of foundation like 3 days ago, so I've basically been roughing it, or as that one guy said in his song that everybody's making fun of, I'm in the thick of it. But back on topic, back on topic. But so I'm on project doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking to one of my coworkers, blah, blah, blah. So it gets about like an hour to 30 minutes before I get to leave. It's about 6:30, 6 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, cute, like I'm about to leave soon. 2 of my favorite managers in the whole world. I love all my managers, like, let's be so real. There's not one manager that I'm like, ugh. They're all super fun. Like, yeah, some days you're like, dang, I just want to go home. Like, they tweaking. But like, at the end of the day, they're getting paid to make sure that you're doing your job and they have another job to do. So yeah, of course they're gonna be all up on top of you, talking about something, oh, you getting your work done. But I don't like to be told what to do, but that's my problem, and I need to work on that in 2025. Can I get an amen? Period. They're like having a little conversation in front of me, like I'm doing like or whatever, because we're about to have like literally half the store go on sale. And sorry, that was so unprofessional of me. But I'm like sifting through stuff because we're about to have literally the entire store go on sale in the let's say 10 days. So I'm separating everything, and they're having like a conversation literally like 2 inches in front of me. So I'm like listening to their conversation because I'm a part of it at this point, and I'm also doing my task. And my manager is freaking out because like 6 different things are definitely going wrong. Like 11 people just called out, and it's the end of the day, and we close the store at 9. But all of her closers either called out, couldn't make it, like just stuff like that, to where they could not be there for their shift. And she went from 9 closers to having 2. And I'm not gonna lie, like compared to our sister store, our store is not small, but if you have like a good amount of people, you can get that work done fast. But she literally, it was gonna be her and 2 other people, which is not enough time, especially with like you close at 9, but your actual is only till 10. You're cooked. Like you're gonna be there till freaking midnight, maybe even 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, oh my god, like what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And my manager looks at me, she's like, Tony, and here's the thing. So almost all, except for like a couple of people because they're like brand new and they don't know me like that, they all call me Tony. And if anybody knows me, the only people who call me Tony are my family on my dad's side. They only call me Tony. And like, if I'm being real, if you say something that sounds like a name in my general vicinity, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to look, because at this point, literally, people have so many nicknames and all that other stuff for me that I literally, when somebody yells anything, I'm going to turn around, whether it was directed at me or not. If I can just hear it in my general direction, I'm gonna turn around. So she's like, Tony, do you mind staying till close? And I'm thinking, okay, it's about to be literally 7 o'clock in like 20 minutes, and I'm supposed to leave. And I'm like, okay, I can stay till 9. Like, who cares? A little extra, a little cheese on the check, if you will. So let me see what time it is while I'm yapping. It's 24th. That's kind of crazy. She's like, do you want to stay till close? And I'm like, sure, whatever. I feel bad because like you're not gonna be able to close on time if you don't have like any extra help, so yeah, I'll stay. And then she gets like a whole bunch of other people to stay, or they're here till 10. I don't know nobody else's schedule unless I physically look at the schedule or I find your name and see. I'm not about to do that. I stayed on mine, and I'm thinking I'm about to leave, right? So I'm thinking I'm about to leave, and then my other manager that's not closing, she stays like an hour after. So closers stay till 10. And project, which I technically am part of project, but I was supposed to leave at 7. She's like, do you want to stay and help with project and all that other stuff? Because she has like a million different things to sift through and put in baskets and put out on to the floor before the next morning. And I'm like, girl, like, I for real, low key, legit, high key wanted to leave. But I'm like, this was not playing. Like, closers, they had like 5 people, but project, it was my manager and 2 other girls. Like, they literally had 0 help. So I'm like, whatever, who cares? So I stay. We're getting our stuff in, and we have people in our store like working on stuff because literally something goes wrong every 2 days, and we always got somebody in there fixing something. But at this point, we need to go, and they don't have a key, but we have a key to get in and out. They don't, and we need to go home. And my manager's like, okay, y'all, we wrap it up, like it's time to go. And every time they're like, yeah, and they keep doing what they're doing. And my manager, she's like mad at this point. And she's like, okay, y'all need to get out or I'm locking y'all in. Either way, I'm leaving on time. So they skedaddle and they get their stuff and they leave. And me and my manager, we park in the same like lot. And she is livid. She's mad. Rightfully so. But I'm like asking her, I'm like, okay, what time do you have to come in tomorrow? And she's like, I gotta be here at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, girl, me too. Like, we're both gonna be here at 7. But then I really thought about it. I got here at 11, right? My shift ended at 7. They said, let's stay a little longer. I stayed till 9. And then now I'm leaving here at 11. So if you think about it, 11 to 11, that's a 12-hour shift. I just worked a 12-hour shift. I just worked a 12-hour shift. And this was completely on accident. And this was all of my own doing because I don't know how to say no. But at this point, I'm like, I can't even be mad. I'm not even mad. I take my little friend to her car because I don't want her to get kidnapped because it's the middle of the freaking night. She parked on the whole other side of the freaking place. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna have you get kidnapped. You walk with me and I'll drive you to your car because that's literally not happening. Drive her to her car. Her car's at the very back of the lot. She was definitely getting kidnapped. I was so glad I drove her. And then I take my habit behind home. I don't get in the bed till 1 o'clock in the morning. And life is what it is. And now I'm here. But I'm not gonna show you guys the rest of my makeup because at this point, I've been talking for a long time and it slowed me down and it's probably 40. I bind that word curse in the name of Jesus. And I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up and then I'll get back to y'all when I have to get dressed. Because we get to wear pajamas today. Hey. Okay, so this is the face, this is the beat. It's just cute, little natural, a lot of blush. I just wanted to look very like, you know, look awake. Ooh, girl, I'm just not noticing. I need to put on my mascara, but again, it's 6 something in the morning. I'm not really worried about being late. Oh, couldn't find my mascara for a second. I was crashed out. Today we open gifts and we're eating our seafood. We always eat seafood on Christmas because we don't want to make all the same things that like we made for Thanksgiving because that's so boring. Like, what are you even looking forward to? Like, Thanksgiving's where you look forward to the greens and the macaroni and the dressing. But yeah, we eat seafood for Christmas dinner. And this year we're basically doing a seafood boil. And I'm so excited. My mom went to Juicy Crab and even got the sauces because she didn't feel like making the sauces this year, so I know it's about to slap. But yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of self-conscious now that I have this on because like I'm gonna have to walk through the mall with striped pajamas on. Let's be real. Who cares? Yeah. I'm probably not gonna wear these in though. I have it in my bag.